it was just like a blur to me.
Math seemed a mountain to Jamal.
Because word problems, sometimes I really don't understand.
But he's learning to cope.
What's the smallest Y used?
-5.
And what's the largest Y used?
9.
Jamal's scores on the high school assessments improve under the watchful, proactive, and positive eyes of Charles County.
I travel around to the various schools and provide support to the teachers, to the algebra team.
Mandy Farron serves as math resource teacher. Mary Lee Sadler travels too, helping as instructional specialist.
Okay, what represents a failure?
0.
0, okay. When students finally realize that take your time, you've got the skills to do it, it really bolsters their confidence.
You're going to calculate.
Classroom teacher Randell Braithwaite appreciates the help.
Well, I think what Charles County does, they provide you with every opportunity to do your job.
Charles County realizes a certain core of students will need help on the HSAs. So instead of waiting, it institutes a range of options to attack the problem head on. An all-out assault on low scores. An array of data-driven instruction aims directly at HSA problem areas.
Each quarter in our HSA courses, our students take an assessment, and once the teachers receive the results, they analyze the data with the help of the instructional resource teacher, and we adjust instruction from that point on.
Principal Crystal Benson focuses a SWAT team approach that reaches right down to individual students. It comes straight from the top at Charles County School headquarters. Assistant Superintendent Judy Estep.
We said, okay, let's look at the data first. What does the data say to you regarding your students? What is working, what is not working, what changes we might need, what resources we need, and we set about putting that in place and supporting schools in doing that. We moved from an after-school program to a variety of extended learning opportunities, and those learning opportunities were based on the availability of the students and the identified needs of the students, not just providing something and hoping that it would fit.
Both Estep and Research Director Cliff Eichel.
We've noticed a buy-in by staff.
Credit Superintendent James Richmond for getting everyone on board.
We've become a community. We have embraced the idea that these tests are here to stay.
Now, Eichel says, everyone pulls in the same direction.
It's a very simple process that we go through. We have a VSC. We have pacing guides. The quarterly assessments are normal, dipping in and taking the temperature of the students every 9 weeks to see how our pacing is going, so that at the end of the first quarter you look, you analyze, you move. At the end of the second quarter, you look, you analyze, you move.
The county makes all the information classroom accessible via computer and a data warehouse.
And the data warehouse will allow us to look at a student's grades, their quarterly assessments, race, gender, subgroups, and we are able then to look at what are the needs of these students, and we're able to tailor a plan that is unique for each and every student.
How exactly does one remedy the needs of each student?
Just getting that one-on-one attention to some of those students is exactly what they need.
Occasional extra help in the classroom allows individual attention.
And then you brush 5, right?
Mm-hmm. They feel comfortable to ask those questions rather than a large setting.
Instructors can pinpoint each student's area of need.
But you'll flip-flop that one.
Jamal's flip-flop in math started with after-school tutoring.
I attended after-school tutoring, Saturday school, well not Saturday school like punishment, but like Saturday tutoring, and I went online to do take a little standardized test.
After-school tutoring, Saturday school sessions, and online HSA courses. These are the options Jamal used. In doing so, he realized he could figure out word problems.
When you read through it and just really read and pay attention to what you're reading, then you'll understand what they're asking you. Like we actually did questions that will be on the HSA, like from the past test, and we had a lot of BCRs in it, and that was good for me because, as I said, it helped me read through it and get a better understanding.
It's such a big difference to see the students grow, especially Jamal, because he came in with the idea that, I've got this test, I know what I'm doing. So now he actually sits and read the question and think, okay, what are they actually asking me to do? I know the information, I can do this.
Here are other options Charles County includes in its planning for the HSAs.
We took students who were relatively close to passing HSA on their first try, and we pulled them out once or twice a week did small tutoring sessions with them. Another program that was offered was called Independent Practice. There was an EA2 class, which is Elementary Algebra 2. The first semester had to do with prepping for the HSA. Second semester is prepping students for an Algebra 2 curriculum.
Yet another option was flexibility in regard to tutoring sessions.
Providing the different opportunities for the students, the morning, during the day, in the afternoon, and the Saturday sessions. I mean, that's wonderful. It's amazing to say the 3 hours that we spent with the kids went by so quickly.
Principal Benson says a Breakfast Buddies program grows in popularity, while the After School Academy remains a big draw.
At Westlake, we hold the After School Academy 2 days a week with over 100 students to attend each day. And our algebra team does Breakfast Buddies. And so for those students who can't come after school, they come at 6:45 in the morning. We also have in March of each year the mock HSA exam. And the mock HSA exam is administered just like the HSA exam in May.
If you flip to the next page,
Students also learn test-taking strategies.
they go, I don't know how to answer this. They now have been trained, just move on. Don't worry if you can't figure out that part of the problem, just keep going.
And constant exposure to HSA-style questions works.
When students are exposed to the questions often and repeatedly, they have a tendency to build up their self-confidence, and really that's the key to the test.
Through all of this, the teachers too get help with techniques and best practices.
We're all sharing among each other, and there's a lot of communication going on between the different high schools. Where are you in the curriculum? How did you teach this?
That probably was the greatest impact that we had, was being able to go around and really provide the assistance and support.
We have worked very closely with the school principals and with their instructional teams.
When our students are successful, we are successful.
As for Jamal,
With math, I got my help now. I'm ready to take the test again and I'm ready to pass it.
and that's what it's all about. This is MSDE TV.